I actually hate these. Yeah, you heard me. These things drive me nuts. And it's not that they're not built excellently. It's not that they don't sound great. It's not that the noise cancelling isn't amazing. It's just typical modern tech. It's so intrusive. You can't turn it off. It just enters this like sleep state, but only if you actually put it in its stupid case, which is not good. Oh, you piece of shit. Oi! Just them! Right there! Pulled this out. I used my iPad to collect the audio for this. It robbed the signal and just balked my entire audio recording. No, I hate these! Like my car's Bluetooth head unit does it too. I'll have a phone call and all of a sudden I hear nothing. Why? It's just sent the signal all the way to across the room to a pair of headphones, not on my freaking head. Oh, what a privilege to have no control over this idiot for 900 Aussie dollars. You know how I fix the audio problem so I can have these in the video and open them? I just deleted them from my Apple account. Because, yeah, this is the last video you'll ever see these in. Hey, let's introduce the actual headphones. Look at this. See that squiggle there, mate? Focal, French brand. In my office, those monitors there, Focal Shape 65s. I've had them for years. They sound amazing for how, like, dense they are. And Focal makes some really smelly sets of headphones, like, really smelly. So a lot of people were really stoked when Focal announced they were making Bluetooth noise-cancelling headphones, akin to AirPods Maxes, basically what every modern headphone company's making. Mate, you thought AirPods Maxes were expensive? These are 1,200 Aussie dollar coins. And I wasn't looking for these. I hate Bluetooth. Drives me nuts. But I did LTX last year, like the Big Linus Expo, and it was amazing. Never been to an expo, especially one where I was actually like a creator there. And headphones.com, amazing booth. I got to try those, like some $50-something thousand Sennheisers. They're nuts. They would be. And creators were being given sets of Focal bathies. They look stinking neat. Focal love doing this sort of dots and thing. Bummer though, I was hoping they'd be made in France. They're not. And combined with that, these were some of the worst smelling headphones. And I know I say smell a lot for literally anything that like hits your body with your senses. I mean, smell. Open them up. Oh my gosh, Focal. Like, have a chat to the factory, mate. Proper case. Oh, my books. None of this whitewash nonsense. Cable storage. USB-C because it's not junk, you know? Apple. It comes with a better aux cable than this, but I've got it somewhere else. But, you know, hey, aux cable. Yeah, they're head behindies. Although, that said, they are pretty chonk. Like, look at the chonk factor there. Oh, can I take this out of its case without destroying everything that I'm doing? Is that okay, Apple devices? I've ditched Windows and Apple's next, I'm telling you. Yeah, the Maxes may look like the slab side of a toaster, but wow, did they get them thin. And look how deep the ear cups are as well. Like, that's some magic going on there. But also, who cares? I'd wear ultraphones out and about. Look at this. Controls. Actual controls. Oh, an off button. Oh, but it does have an inbuilt DAC, which is killer. Like, it's got a DAC. It's interesting how these glow and light up, but you need to use the app to turn it off, which is annoying because I hate it. You're like such a dorcas idiot. And on the plane home, I felt so bad. I didn't use them because these were just lighting up. But it's because I refuse to install any more apps. I'm done with them. Nice headband, mate. They swiveled. It's fit your greasy head. I like how the drivers are angled because, yeah, our ears point forwards. You know, how sound gets in. And the freaking aux jack. Like, that's so good. Because what I actually love doing with these is to use them like electronic earmuffs and then plug in iPods. I'm going through a huge tech purge at the moment. Like, you know, CDs and iPods are back on the cards, and these have been great as noise-cancelling, aux-in iPod drivers. But seriously, just being able to turn it off, and then they're done. They're not listening anymore. Like these freakish dingus idiots. Look, the crown and the whatnot, these are wonderful controls, but then how about some more, mate? I know you can get a cable for this out-of-date proprietary standard, but like, I tried to hobble my own together with a headphone adapter. Like, didn't work for me. But yeah, it's just having extra steps like that. It's annoying. Well, who gives a dingus stink about any of this, mate? Let's have a stink and listen. We got the Herdo 600s, but old mate Senny Sen. And, you know, we got the freakish ears on a stand. So like the thing that these guys do, bass. It's flat right to the end, but what that means is from the most subtle orchestral bass drums to like big fat mid bass, like kick drums and whatnot, you hear it, and it's respectful to the original artist. Like if it's got ultra low sub bass in it, you're gonna hear it, and that's something that people fall into, is that you know, we all like bass, right? I could go into music philosophy to talk about why people feel that way about bass, but you don't just add bass to everything, you go find bassy music. Outcast Roses, mate, that's got heaps of bass in it. Don't take Green River and just like max out the bass on it, because it will sound like rubbish. But when you're getting into this territory, because the maxes are excellent, Apple manages Logic Pro, they know what high-end audio is all about, and when you get into this tier, like they really are just different flavors of good. I can see how a lot of people would rather the really flat profile of this. They are heavy, but it's all in the headband, it's fine. And people who just like that, these are just normal looking headphones for the most part, with actual controls that can help you keep them alive, hopefully after the battery's done run out. My AKG Bluetooth headphones I've had for about 5 years, they're dead. Yep, they died. Not even plugged into the wall. They don't even turn on anymore. Combined with the sound is noise cancelling, because like noise is the enemy to nice sound. That's why I don't get too worked up about car stereos, because you're hearing of the tires and of the incompetent degenerates on the road and from the incompetent degenerates. Even cheap headphones sound amazing in a dead silent room. So that's why people get excited about noise cancelling. You know, houses are built on top of each other now. Having a big house in a yard, that's dead. The boomers took that away from us. So being able to create silence, pretty special. AirPods Maxes win. It's next level. Like they really figured something out. But this is fine. It's conventionally nice. Although with the pass-through, like with the microphones, it's like a hissing noise. And for $1,200, you know, that's not great. But if I'm like cooking, right, and you got the vent going, it's just like I could put these on and listen to what the TV's doing, and it would be fine. But being Bluetooth headphones, mate, what about the microphones? And we've got to square them up against the greatest microphone challenger of all, you know, like Apple Dirty Buds from like, what, 10 years ago?
So like this one time, mate, I kind of realised that we're all done finding new flavours, hey? For the last few thousand years, humans have kind of found every tasty thing on the planet, mate. And so like, inspired by oranges, mate, I've decided to like invent a new fruit. I call it blue. People say, can I have some orange, mate? I'm going to like normalise people going, can I have some blue? And like, it's gone too good, innit? So I've gone around all the supermarkets, mate, been all like, suss this new fruit called blue, get some blue in you, mate. But like, I didn't bring any blue with me because like, I wanted to save a big secret review. But I wanted to guarantee I had a whole bunch of supermarkets like tailored up to be like accepting of my blue fruit, mate. And like tomorrow's the big launch. I've already got 500 supermarkets in, mate, because like, you know, everyone's desperate for next thing to earn heaps of money from, hey. So like tomorrow, mate, blue's coming out, mate. I can't wait. So like, mate, it's after like the big announcement and reveal of blue. It's gone terrible. I was feeling pretty confident, mate, backstage, hey, and I decided to show someone like what blue was. And like they learned that it was just grapes soaked in Gatorade, blue Gatorade, and like by doing it's not a new fruit. In fact, like one of the sponsors is Powerade, and there's like definitely a conflict of interest, which was made apparent in a question answering session after the announcement, mate. Like I'm actually hiding in the boot of a car, and like we're heading to the airport, mate, and I don't even know where we're going. I owe so much money, mate.
So yeah, if it's Bluetooth, the microphone's gonna suck. These smashed it! Smashed it! It's embarrassing! That's Bluetooth for you. And the Maxes were better than these, right? And these cost more. And also the fact that these will die. They're going to die. Watching my AKG die in my arms and just realize, oh, it doesn't want to talk at all anymore. They're just bin food now. And not to mention, I've got headphones from the 70s that not only still work, but sound outstanding. You're lucky to get 10 years out of these guys. As I said, I'm basically going through a tech mutiny. I'm pushing back against this like crappy tech status quo. Going back to owning discs, using cables, owning stuff, and these don't fit in at all. Like these are gone. Like these are, I've taken them out of my Apple account. They're off to cashies. But these have a hope of hanging out, like with the aux there, mate. The inbuilt DAC helps with that as well. It's got cromulent noise cancelling. I like how they look. I hate the lights. Maybe I'll have to install the app. I think there's more flex than rocking the Ultra phones all day with like, you know, with an iPod Smash into it. And the day these die, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I may never buy another set of Bluetooth headphones again. They're great. You know, as you'd hope they would be at this kind of price point. It's just, how long will they be great for? And how long can they hobble along without full power out of the batteries? Like, do you have to use 2 cables, always plugged into a portable battery pack like Vision Pros with the aux as well? Or are they going to be like the AKGs, where as soon as the bats are gone, no more, nothing will turn on again? And that's the gamble with Bluetooth. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers, floaties, mate. Thanks for supporting me. You know, it's where my vlog is. You can smell Frank there. And you know, like, I'll see you all next time.
It's hip to be square, it's hip to be Frank. Nice square, Frank. Look at this square shit. Oh, that's poo in it. No, it was so clean in here, Frank.